The Edinburgh Fringe Festival. 2023 marks the festival's 76th year, and over that time the event has grown from a handful of performances to, well, a sprawling extravaganza. So let's head back to Edinburgh and head back to our reporter Courtney Bembridge. Courtney.
Hi Matthew, I have been experiencing all of the Fringe delights today, and now we have two very special guests, one from Iceland and one from Manchester. We'll start with Auntie Ginger. Tell us about your show.
Fab. So my show is called I Consent. It's at the Assembly Gardens, and it's in a car park called the Underground. It's a really funny show, stand-up with some cabaret too. It's all about sex gone wrong stories, mine, maybe yours. We go through some celebrity ones as well, and there's some education in the pubs, because I am, of course, an auntie, and I like to solve problems for people too. So yeah, comedy show, and it's on now until the 10th. So we've got 3 performances left at 11:15 at night. So drink a coffee before you come in.
It is a late night show. Of course, there's shows across the day, and Auntie Ginger did very well there to keep that very BBC friendly for us. And tell us about your show. What does it entail?
Yes, so it's called Good Morning Faki, and I'm from Iceland, and the show is about me. It's my favorite subject. I based it on my diaries, actually, that I have with me on stage, and letters between me and my mother, for example, and it's basically about, you know, that period of my life where I came out. And honestly, I was gonna do a drag performance to begin with in the show.
Oh, you look fabulous enough anyway.
Well, thank you. But then during the creative process, I actually ended up having a nervous breakdown, reading all this old material that I had written as a young gay man and before that. So we did a big U-turn, and the show is just a very vulnerable, full of new Icelandic original musical songs, and stand up a little bit, and vulnerable moments where we just talk about self-love and self-hate.
And this is your first time at Fringe. Now, Iceland has a population of 400,000, and you're now here at the Fringe, where about 2 million people attend. How's that been for you as an experience?
Well, it's been overwhelming and amazing. Meeting amazing people from all over the world, for one, and I feel like a medium fish in a huge pond here, coming from a tiny little pocket of water back in Iceland. And it's been great, and it's amazing, and so fun, and a lot of work, and I love it.
Auntie Ginger, tell us about Manchester. Would you also describe it as a big pond?
Yeah, so they say Manchester's a city of 2.7 million people, and over 2 million of them are drag queens. They say to me, Ginger, what's the best way to get a gig in Manchester? I'll say, put on your best wig, your best heels, your best dress, and get a train to somewhere else. So I got a train to Edinburgh, where there are 4 million people. I'm not quite sure of the logic of that, but hopefully it's going to be the right decision.
But you've been selling out shows, even with a late time slot. People have been staying up to watch you. How's it been?
It's really fun. It's a really nice mix of people from all over the world, and I think it's not just for LGBT people as well. Of course, being a drag queen, we get that following, but we accept all of your life choices. Everyone is welcome, and it's fun. People come up with different stories and questions, and as the show goes, you sense the fear moving away and people being more willing to share. So they've been really fun. Of course, though, always good to see more people there, though.
Fantastic. Well, thank you both for talking to me. We've been so lucky to speak to such incredible guests. I'm going to get some makeup tips from Auntie Ginger, and I'm going to go through the diary here. Thank you very much. That's it from us for now.
Courtney, thanks very much, and we're back to Edinburgh in about